Hello and welcome back to the podcast. I had an intention for this episode and I'm actually going to change it completely just off the cuff. And the reason why is because there is something going on within me right now, and I want to truly take you through the exercise of what I do to tune into my energy and my frequency. And sometimes it requires me to put on my headphones. Most times it requires me to put on my headphones. However, today I want to go through it without putting on my headphones because I want to elicit this experience for you as much as I possibly can so that you can go through this as well. I don't know how powerful of a technique it's going to be for you, but I know that it's going to be a very powerful technique for me. And I know that because for the last probably 6 days now, I've been a little lower energetically than I typically am. And that's simply due to the fact that I am a woman and we go through these monthly cycles. So, being in that portion of my cycle is the portion of rest and recovery and lower energy. And that particular energy is not bad. It is a good energy to respect and go through. And it's important for you to do exactly that, respect it and go through it. Last week, I was not able to respect that energy and go through it the correct way. And so I am finding that things are lagging a little bit this week. And so I want to tap in and tune into my energy. So basically, to put you through this exercise, I first off, I close my eyes and I think of where in my body do I feel my energy right now? And I go into my body and I look for where I feel that energy. And for me right now, in particular, I feel it right around like my gut, not lower gut, but like right around like right under the bra line there. Like right to the left under my bra line. And I imagine what that energy looks like. Does it have a certain color to it? Does it have a certain shape? And it's so funny because right now it's like a whirling ball of energy. It's moving and it's got these like little, it's not strings, but if you can imagine an atom going in circles, and this one circle is comprised of all these little circles like whizzing around. That's what this energy looks like. The bigger portion of the energy, so the overarching circle, is this like orangey, yellow, gold color, and each of the singular atoms are this like green, like this lime green color. They're just kind of like whizzing around in the circle. And so I tap into that energy and I feel it. What does it feel like? It feels like happy, and it feels like creative, and it feels like beep, 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 beep. I know that makes no sense at all, but it's like very bubbling, very bouncy, very excited, very anticipatory, like so anticipating so much. And it feels full and it feels whizzing and it's like whizzing around. It's got so much chutzpah in it. It's like bzz, 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 it's like buzzing. And when I hear and I feel and I see that energy and I hold on to it for just a second, I can continue to feel it. I can tap into it. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna anchor that energy in right here on my left index finger, right on that knuckle. I'm gonna anchor it in. I'm gonna feel it every time I tap onto that left index knuckle. And I'm gonna open my eyes and I'm gonna pull myself out. And it's really important. This whole exercise is very important for me because when I could tap into that energy, then I know that I'm whizzing around, I'm bringing like the full force of my energy, my true chutzpah, so to speak. I'm bringing my life force, my life energy. I feel it. I feel it. I am bringing so much light to what I'm doing. And the reason why I wanted to tap into this energy, particularly now, is because I am actually setting something up for June. I have 2 things that I'm really excited for in June. I've wanted to do master classes once a month, every month for I don't even know how long. And there are some coaches who, and absolutely don't get me wrong, there are some coaches who say, don't offer or like try not to offer a master class a month because you might burn yourself out. The thing is, I know that when people are in my world and people can experience me outside of a post or a quick 60-second video or outside of a single thread, then people, when they're in my energy, they're going to be able to experience a more fuller version of me. And so to me, it's very important to tap into this energy specifically today on June 3rd, 2024, because I am going to start off my masterclass series for the remainder of this year. I will be doing 6 masterclasses, one a month for the remainder of 2024. I'm doing one in June, one in July, one in August, one in September, one in October, one in November, and you guessed it, one in December. And I'm going to get people in my world. I want for them to experience me. And so I'm going to be kicking off my master classes in June with financial astrology. Something that people continue to come to me for whatever reason, is astrology. I love learning about it. I'm very passionate about it. I'm so curious about it. I just bought another book on it. I find it so impressively interesting. And so I want to bring you, my audience members, a free 90-minute masterclass on financial astrology. We're going to be talking about specific planets that have to do with finances, specific planets that have to do with abundance, specific planets that have to do with expansion, specific planets that have to do with where you're going to see expansion in your finances in particular. We're going to maybe talk about some placements of houses in your birth chart that have to do with money and material and payments. And we're not going to get into business in this particular masterclass. We're really just going to cover the resources aspect of things. So, because I have everybody coming to me for astrology for whatever reason, again, it's probably just because I get really like super lit up about it because I'm so curious about it myself. I'm going to be making June's masterclass topic all around the financial astrology. And that is going to be sometime during the week of June 17th to 21st. I haven't decided which day particularly specifically yet, but it will be during that week. So that's one reason why I wanted to tap into my energy. And one other reason why I wanted to tap into my energy is because I am going to launch for the first time in a very long time, probably ever, something that is so inherently my own. And I honestly don't know if what I have planned out for it right now is what it's going to look like, because it's going to be a live program. It's going to be 8 weeks live with me. And we're going to be going through finances, we're gonna be going through strategies, we're gonna be going through a little bit of the accounting. I know it sounds kind of dry, but the idea is to get you to experience that identity shift so that you start to take action towards your most aligned financial self. I have been working with 3 people in particular right now who have gone legitimately, I shoot you shit you not, poop you not. They have gone from completely devastated and just depleted to next week, they're launching a membership to 17,000 people in a matter of 6 weeks. In a matter of 6 weeks. That's insanity. That is absolute insanity. That's so amazing, and they're doing the thing. They're embodying that person. They're embodying those actions, that energy, and that is incredibly amazing. So I wanted to share that with you in today's episode because that is powerful. When you could tap into your energy, it's powerful. And the biggest priority for me right now, according to my launch prep, because I went through on the 1st of June and I have been all about making a new tab for myself in my Notion. And I have legitimately put a skeleton structure in for my launch prep. And on my launch prep for this live program, when I pull it up, the first question that I have is what is my energy to hold during this launch and this launch prep? And it's that energy with the gold, orange, yellow, whirling little ball of energy. It's not even little, it's like a pretty big ball of energy. And it's right in my center, right in my core, with these little whizzing energy packets. And that's because it feels so good. It feels so good. So I'm really excited because that energy is energy that I'm going to hold for the next 4 weeks into July. And then I'm going to tap into my energy again July 1st. And I'm going to be like, okay, what's the energy for July? And how am I going to work with it for July's masterclass? It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really exciting. So I want to thank you for tuning into this episode. I want to thank you for listening. And if you went through this exercise, take a screenshot, tag me in it, and let me know what it was that you experienced when you closed your eyes and you tapped into your energy. What did it look like? What did it sound like? What did it feel like? Let me know. Tag me on Instagram. All right. I will tune in with you guys very, very soon. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk soon.